Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are discussing a dramatic and highly controversial claim emerging from the Middle East. Syria is reporting that an American F-35 stealth fighter has been shot down by a Russian-made S-500 Prometey air defense system, marking what they claim is the second such incident. If true, this could have far-reaching implications for the future of aerial warfare, the credibility of stealth technology, and the balance of military power between NATO and Russia's allies. The situation is still developing, and while official confirmation from independent sources is lacking, the technical and strategic elements surrounding such an encounter are worth exploring in detail. The F-35 has long been considered the crown jewel of U.S. and Allied air forces, boasting unparalleled stealth and multi-role capabilities. The S-500, on the other hand, is the pride of Russia's missile defense industry, designed specifically to counter even the most advanced aerial and space-based threats. The F-35 Lightning II's exterior design is a marvel of engineering, featuring carefully sculpted surfaces, radar-absorbing materials, and minimal protrusions that all work together to minimize radar cross-section. Its contours are designed to scatter incoming radar waves, making it extremely difficult for traditional radar systems to detect, track, and target. This sleek profile is combined with hidden weapon bays that allow the jet to carry missiles and bombs internally, preserving its stealth during missions. In contrast, the S-500's physical presence is anything but subtle. It consists of massive truck-mounted radar arrays, long missile launch vehicles, and sophisticated command posts, creating a mobile fortress of air defense that can be relocated to protect strategic zones. Its radar systems are claimed to operate across multiple frequencies, giving it the potential to detect and track low observable aircraft from greater distances than previous generation systems. Inside the F-35, pilots are surrounded by one of the most advanced avionics suites ever developed. The cockpit is dominated by a large, single touchscreen display that replaces the traditional array of switches and gauges, allowing for a more intuitive and flexible control interface. The pilot's helmet is itself a technological marvel, projecting all essential flight, targeting, and threat data directly into the visor, effectively allowing the pilot to look through the aircraft for complete situational awareness. This setup is designed to give pilots the fastest possible reaction time in combat, combining data from the jet's own sensors with information from Allied aircraft, drones, and ground stations. The S-500, by contrast, is operated from a ground-based command module staffed by radar operators and missile control specialists, who coordinate multiple radar feeds and decide when to launch interceptors based on real-time tracking data. The F-35's performance capabilities are equally impressive. It can reach speeds of Mach 1.6, sustain high-G maneuvers, and perform vertical or short takeoffs and landings depending on the variant. Its advanced sensor fusion system integrates inputs from radar, infrared sensors, and electronic surveillance to build a detailed, real-time picture of the battle space. This allows the F-35 to detect threats before it is detected itself, at least in theory. The S-500's performance on paper is equally formidable. Russian sources claim it can engage targets at ranges of up to 600 kilometers and intercept objects traveling at hypersonic speeds. It is also designed to hit targets at altitudes of up to 200 kilometers, which puts it in the realm of anti-ballistic missile and anti-satellite capabilities. Such a system, if capable of consistently tracking stealth aircraft, would fundamentally challenge decades of investment in stealth fighter technology. Safety features in the F-35 include advanced countermeasures to detect and evade incoming missiles, such as radar jamming, infrared flares, and evasive maneuvering protocols. The jet's ejection seat is designed to function at extremely high speeds, increasing the pilot's chances of survival if the aircraft is lost. The S-500's concept of safety is different. It is about securing airspace from threats. It includes multiple redundant radar systems, automated target prioritization, and resistance to electronic warfare attacks, ensuring that even in the face of heavy jamming, the system can still operate effectively. This layered defense approach is intended to give it an edge against even the most sophisticated aerial assaults. The unique selling point of the F-35 is its multi-role adaptability and networked warfare capability. It can function as a strike aircraft, an intelligence-gathering platform, and an aerial command hub, linking together various forces on the battlefield. Its stealth allows it to operate in contested airspace with a reduced risk of detection, striking high-value targets before enemy defenses can react. The S-500's unique selling point is its claimed ability to neutralize threats that were previously considered untouchable by ground-based air defense, including stealth jets, ballistic missiles, and even some low-orbit satellites. This positions it as not just a defensive weapon but as a strategic deterrent in modern warfare. When discussing cost, the F-35 program has been among the most expensive defense projects in history, with development costs exceeding $1 trillion over its lifetime. Each jet's price tag varies depending on the version, generally falling between $80 million and $100 million. The S-500's cost is harder to determine, as it is not widely exported and its pricing is closely guarded. However, estimates suggest that a complete S-500 battery, including radar units, missile launchers, and support vehicles, could exceed $500 million. These are not weapons purchased lightly, both require enormous financial, logistical, and training commitments. The current Syrian claim, if substantiated, would represent a seismic moment in modern aerial warfare. A successful engagement of an F-35 by an S-500 would suggest that stealth aircraft are no longer invulnerable to the latest air defense technologies. It would also raise questions about the operational doctrines of air forces relying heavily on stealth for penetration missions. If such defenses can indeed detect and intercept stealth fighters, then militaries worldwide may be forced to reconsider their strategies, investing more in electronic warfare, drone swarms, and standoff weapons rather than relying solely on stealth penetration. On the other hand, if this claim proves exaggerated or false, it could be a case of psychological warfare, aimed at undermining confidence in the F-35's capabilities and boosting the perceived strength of Russian-made systems. Ultimately, this incident, whether confirmed or refuted, underscores the constant technological race between offensive and defensive systems. Stealth technology was once considered a decisive advantage, but advancements in radar, missile guidance, and computing power are rapidly closing the gap. The S-500, if it performs as advertised, could mark the beginning of a new era where air defense systems reclaim dominance over the skies. The F-35, meanwhile, remains a highly capable, cutting-edge fighter whose full potential depends not only on its stealth but on the skill of its pilots, the quality of its supporting infrastructure, and the evolving tactics of modern air warfare. The truth behind Syria's claim will eventually emerge, but even now, the strategic and technological implications are reverberating far beyond the battlefield.